Right, okay, so doing a quick video on testing out some wire cutters. Now, I actually ordered these yesterday and I just realised I've ordered something similar to these on AliExpress. So let me just check on Ali, see if these are the same kind of cutters. If I can find it. I can't find it. I think it's on my other account. Oh, no, it's on Tinu. Let me go on Tinu. Right. I think I only paid like about £3 for them on Tinu. Right, let's have a look. They're not even on Tinu. I know I ordered another pair. I can't see them on Tinu. I don't think they're on Bangkok or whatever it's fucking called. AliExpress, let's go back there again. It might be on my other AliExpress account. And trying to get on that sometimes is like, you know, fucking ridiculous. Oh, they are on. Right, so yeah, £2.29 on AliExpress. And I'm just waiting for them to come through the post at the moment. But so I ordered these and I didn't realise, or I forgot. So the ones I ordered on AliExpress were at the local airport, waiting for customs. So they might be here tomorrow, if not Monday. But anyway, yeah, I completely forgot that I actually ordered these on, or similar ones to AliExpress. I'm making these packages more awkward to open nowadays, Amazon. So these are meant to be foldable, I believe, unless I've ordered the wrong fucking ones, which I may have done. And these are wrapped up too bloody good. So now I need to Jesus, man. Right, so these are the ones. And yes, they are foldable. They're bloody hard to... Gosh, these are fucking hard, man. Right, yeah, it's got like some kind of light on them. So how do you... So how they're supposed to open them then? Right, there we go. This is the bit you need to pull down to open them. This little notch here, you have to pull down because they close them, but you need to pull that down to open them. So what I want to do is see how good they are for stripping wire. Now, you know, I've got the wire stripper here, so I don't want to be digging that out just to strip one piece of wire. They don't even go to the minimum unless you... No, that actually cuts it though. If you're not too hard on it, then yeah, it will actually cut, and that is a very fine piece of wire. But that actually does cut it quite easy. Yeah, let's get my glasses. Get my glasses and give them a wipe. I tell you, they are sharp though, by the looks of things. Don't put your fingers in it. Alright, so that has got no wire showing there whatsoever, and like if you put it in the lowest one, it barely even gets into it unless you like overlap it, and then you've got the wire there. This is for thicker wire, which I don't have, I don't think. No. So you've got like a little pointer there, right there, very sharp. And if you had like thicker wire, then you'll be able to, like, you know, strip it that way. So that cuts, but then you've got the thin wire again. You've got the 3 different colour wire, red, black and yellow. And that actually does fit in them. Well, these fit in that one. Well, it seems to be a bit hard to... See, that one's too big. It does take, you know, a couple of attempts to actually get the to the copper. So that one was okay then. Now, I'm not sure what these bits do here. I don't know what I do. And I don't know what this does right here. That cuts it there. That doesn't seem to do anything. Don't know what it does. You do have a cutter there, swirl, that cuts it directly. I think with the stripper, sometimes they seem to be easy, sometimes they seem to be very difficult to do. I can't even make a right mess of it, I tell you for one thing. Did actually take it off eventually. Oh, we've got double wire here. Oh, that pulled it off. I wasn't expecting that to do that. Yeah, so this has got what, 2 wires, I think. Yeah, this one's got 2 wires, but it tends to like strip. Yeah, that works. But I don't have any thick wire, because this is like a stripper as well. And I can't strip it without getting some thick wire there. It is like a proper strip wire thing. A bit like on the cutter there. It's got that roller thing. Messier. Yeah, see this bottom one, it's cutting down too much. There's the second one I need. Don't pour it too hard in case this damn thing slides at me hand and suddenly smash it to the TV screen. Yeah, they like this one here, it's thicker wire to the ones I've just been doing. Like this one here has got 2 strands. This one here, I think is just slightly bigger. It shouldn't be because it came from the same cable. It's from an old DVR system. So you put it in the third one that's on the top. You just cuts away one of the cables which you don't want. But you do it the second one on the bottom, then you actually it does cut away the outer layer and keeps the inner layer ones. Oh, I didn't realise that. It's got 2 little screwdrivers down the bottom there. Got a flathead and the Phillips down there. You've got like a little torch there. It's got a sensor. And as soon as you touch that one there, it's got like a touch sensor there. And it looks like you can actually change the batteries over if you need to. But you're going to use them, be careful of that one there. They've got a very sharp point there. Get to the camera. Right there. That is very sharp. I'm not sure what this one's for though. You could use that one. So I've just used the bottom one there to just cut off the outer layer. So this one's got 2 different types of wiring. You've got your green and white. And then you also got green and yellow, green and red on this cable. Shame I got no thicker cable, so I could try this out. And that's kind of like welded in, so you won't be able to get that out, I don't think, to change it over. Mind you, it's got an Allen key type of fitting at the back there. But I don't know, you could actually get like a replacement one of those if it broke off. If you can actually get it taken, if you can actually get a small Allen key to replace, like to take them off, then you might be able to make your own, like I use a sewing needle or something. But I think with these, like, they should put some kind of protection on there. So if a kid got hold of that and pulled his finger down, then that's going to cut his finger open real bad. Now, I'm not sure what the make or model is of these. It looks like it's actually got foreign writing on it, like Indian or something on there. On the top, up here. Up here. Right there. Looks like Indian. Kind of writing. Pakistani writing, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, when you finish with them, all you've got to do is push this back up and it'll close it off. So any kids did get hold of it, they can't really do much unless they try to stick their little finger in there and rip their finger apart. And then you can actually close these up. And then you could actually put it on a magnetic strip, which I do have. And I probably will put these on a magnetic strip. But what I say, I have got another pair of these coming through AliExpress. They will probably be here. So I'll look again. Orders. Right, well, actually, arrived at destination country. So they may come, what was it today, Saturday, innit? Yeah, they won't be here today. Tomorrow, because Yodel don't deliver on Sundays, so it'll probably be here Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, on AliExpress, a pair of those, not exactly the same but similar, is well, I got mine for, they were £2.30, but I got a discount on it for £2.04, and that's a 21 in wire stripper, pliers, bent, non-slip handle, electronic hand tools or electrician hand tools. On Amazon, it says folding stylus screwdriver, stripper, multifunction tool for electrical work, 8.8 inch. Now, I want to find out what the difference is between this and the ones I'm getting, because these say 18 in one, but the other ones coming from AliExpress is 20 in one. So what is the two extra features on the other one? Because to me, they then look like the same, but it doesn't have the LED light thing. And all down here is completely different as well. And on the other ones I've got, it's got like these here. It's got the clip there, but it's actually got strippers around the side there. This bit here isn't even on it. So yeah, on the AliExpress ones, it doesn't have the LED on it. It has something similar to this, but it doesn't have this roller here. It has these up here. It's got like a wrench tool on this side, and then you got more like these going around along here. This bit here isn't on the AliExpress one, but you got two circles, two holes here for whatever they are for, I don't know. And then you got like a zigzag kind of thing here, similar to this, but it goes up along here. This roller bit is not on there. So yeah, the ones on AliExpress are different. So we will compare the ones what we do get with AliExpress to these ones and see what the difference are live on the video. Now I want to quickly tell you something here. Let me go onto my Amazon. My ears are itching like crazy. I'm just trying to find my cutting machine, wire stripper. Right, so these ones are currently unavailable now. But I think I paid like £28 for this. Yeah, £28.50 for this. Now, on AliExpress, they do something similar to that, but it doesn't have this specific kind of handle here, but it is practically similar. That's all similar. This is all similar. The back side being this is all similar. If you're interested in one of these, and you get 5 extra blades for this, for the one on AliExpress, I think, but you do have to pay more. If you just want the basic standard machine, it's £19.9p. If you want one with 3 extra blades, it's £28.49. Now, I think I've got one spare blade for that, only one, and that is £28. But on AliExpress, it's £28.49. Or if you want one which has got 5 extra blades, it's £32.79. You know, there are other options of like wire strippers. I can't believe that one is £7. No, that's just for the blades. I can always a lot more expensive. Now, yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube the other day, and you know, it was leaving comments about how AliExpress kind of like cons you in one way, and you know, to be honest with you, they do actually kind of like con you or lie to you, because you could see like something like this on AliExpress, and it's say like £9, and you think, wow, I'm going to get that. But when you click on it, you got to make sure that you're clicking on the right image, because the image that saying £9 isn't the actual machine. It's probably for the blades. And once you click on the actual proper image, then the price shoots up to like £29, £30, £50. So, you know, you got to kind of be careful on what you're hitting on AliExpress. In on the bundle deals, you know, I bought a lot of stuff on bundles, and I clicked on something like the other day, when I had done the package opening yesterday, I thought I actually ordered a lipo lithium battery charger for £2.90, but I hadn't. I had actually clicked on a battery for £2.90. Not that I don't need the batteries, but I could have got more batteries for £2.90 than, you know, than it would have originally cost me. So when you are ordering on AliExpress, just be careful on what you're clicking on, because you might think that you just got yourself a bargain. You know, I'm not saying AliExpress doesn't give bargains. They do pretty good bargains, especially on the bundle deals, because that way you don't have to pay your postage either. But with the bundle deals, they do kind of postage is slightly longer than when you actually pay for something with postage. If you're paying for something with postage, then, you know, the delivery is a little bit quicker. Not that much quicker, but it is a bit quicker. But with the bundle deals, because you're getting everything like free postage, it takes longer for it to come through, you know, to be shipped out, packed, picked, shipped through customs, and then into, like, you know, the UK. It can take up to like 7 to 8 days. But if you're paying for the actual items with the postage, then it's usually between 3 and 5 days. But as I say, even with bundle deals, when you're doing bundle deals, make sure you're clicking on the right item. So I've clicked on bundle deals, and when I clicked it, it tends to like suddenly shoot up on price as well. Why, I don't know. But if you're ordering, say, like a pair of pliers, and it says like £2.30, and you click on it, you know, there could be 3 different types of pliers on there, and you could be ordering the cheap ones instead of the ones that you actually want. Same with the wire cut machine. You know, I bought my one from Amazon. You know, I could have got it from AliExpress as well, but I think buying it from Amazon, you know, is better to buy a wire, you know, portable cable wire stripper, because it usually comes within the next day if you've got Amazon Prime. And not only that, if there's any like malfunction, fault with it, or parts missing, you can actually send it back to Amazon without any cost whatsoever. You know, all we got to do is if you've got something that's either missing or not happy with it, you know, you can box it back up, go to Amazon, say that you want to request a return, and you don't have to do nothing. All you got to do is put it back in the box. You don't even have to print out a label, a return label, because if you do that, if you kind of like, if I wanted to send that back, for instance, yeah, if I want to send that back, I've got a leeway. You know, I've got like 30 days or whatever, and if it goes wrong, it breaks down. I can either pack it up and get a printed label, which Amazon would actually pay the cost of the label, but then I would actually have to print the label out. But there is options where you can actually request Royal Mail to actually come and pick it up free of charge, and that way you don't have to even print the label out. All you got to do is put it in a box, wait for Royal Mail, they come and like, you know, take it from you. They'll email you the receipt, and that's it, done. With AliExpress, returns can be, well, I'm not actually returning anything, to be honest with AliExpress. Even if I've ordered the wrong thing, I think, oh shit, that's my own fault. You know, if I send it back, it's going to take, you know, weeks or even months before I get a refund. You know, and if I paid postage on it, I won't even get the refund on the postage. I'll only get the refund on the actual item itself. So I do order anything by mistake, which I have done with that battery. You know, it's not even worth sending it back, because, you know, I might need the battery in the future anyway on one of my projects when I start doing my projects again. I've just been too bloody lazy to do anything at the moment, apart from doing these live stream videos for you guys, you know, unboxing and stuff. And this little review, you know, it's a good tool. I'm going to give it about an 8 out of 10. And the reason that is because there are hidden dangers on this, like that pin. You know, they should put like a plastic cover in there, and then once you're actually like open your tool up, all you got to do is remove the plastic covering as a security kind of feature. And then like, I think like having a covering, you know, like plastic covering up here would be handy as well. And for the LED light, you know, although it's working, they should put some form of cover in here as well. So, you know, because if it's been bounced around in the postage, you know, it's going to keep lighting up the light for one thing. And you don't want something that, you know, you get hoping that you can use the light and the light ain't working. So they should actually have like something there to protect the touch sensor thing, to stop it from like accidentally activating the LED. But yeah, apart from that, it's not kind of like, it is a bit slippery though. It says on the you know, non-slippable. It is slippable. You know, like if you're holding it, non-slippable is like if you're gripping it, your hands ain't gonna like move around, but my hands are moving around, so it's not like non-slippable. It is making my hands slip about, because my hands do get a little bit slippery. Well, they get a little bit sweaty and grubby sometimes. And like if you're trying to like catch something, you know, even there, you know, you point pressure down, and like your fingers are like sliding off the damn thing. So I think here it should have been more kind of like indented, like more in a curve, so your hands are around it and like actually kind of more focused inside than actually outside. Because it depends on how you're going to use it, what way you're going to use it as well. Like, you know, you can use it both ways. I'll probably be using it this way actually more. But yeah, I'll say about 8 out of 10, because I could put like a protected cover in there, and a protected cover in there where that spike is, and a protection cover in here. So, like, you know, if you're resting it down somewhere, it's not actually going to set off the LED. So, yeah. No, I'm glad I've got them, because they are going to be probably handy. Now, I don't want to be digging that out, just strip one piece of wire. No, I do have other wire cutters, but they're not as good as these ones. And these were only, say, £6.50, I think. But we'll do a review when I'll get the other ones through on the other ones, and then we'll compare them both together. It's got here 220 volt for some reason. But I don't know what that 220 volt thing is. I think I want to see if there's any videos on YouTube about these. See what other people think about them. But I'm going to go and get a drink, and I'll catch you later on, guys. Cheers for watching. Bye for now. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe if you've not already done so. Leave a comment, but no nasty ones, because they will be deleted and you'll be banned and blocked. Cheers. Catch you later.